Dreams and Visions from Jesus and Archangel Michael, May 18, 2025. 2:30 a.m., the number 1001 appears to me in a dream. There's a woman on YouTube that keeps popping up in my feed with the Logic 1000 on her album. And I keep not interested in each channel, and she keep popping up on my channel. She may be connected to Carmen. 2:55 a.m. XX20RF, bottom left corner of my eye appears in green as my eyes are closed. 3 a.m. I see two serpents going up and down church pews in between benches, columns. 3:08 a.m. a chalice appears in the word LLUVM, bottom right hand corner of my closed eyes I see in green. 3:13 a.m. a black samurai, center direction, right thumb, release blade. 3:17 a.m. I see a white acoustic guitar with a spider on it. At 8 a.m. I wake up and see a spider fall on my guitar. 3:19 a.m. I see a skyscraper plane fly over me. My soul was in awe as it flew over the city. It was like nothing I ever seen before, almost like a spaceship. 3:25 a.m. I see an old dragon appear with the GOT music playing. The word dragons exist before creation whispered to me, ear to ear world. 3:31 a.m. I see a sacred cow with a pyramid on its back. Inside the pyramid, the tree of life. 3:33 a.m. I hear gentrification and Hail Satan. Archons trying to siphon my sexual energy. 9:20 a.m. I relearn energy comes from heaven to the genitalia, sacred chakra, esoteric, drains life force downward like a downward parabola I see in my vision. 3:35 a.m. I see the Holy Spirit flow up through symbols on my right hand, white beards. 2:41 p.m. It's almost as if Archangel Michael was fighting the archons while I was asleep. That's the thought that came to my head. I also recall Thomas drinking, Jesus pulling him to the side to tell him who he is, threats of being stoned, and those that stoned him being set on fire. 3:43 a.m. a woman starving at the gas station gets food with false payment and sits and eats on the concrete of a pump. 3:47 a.m. deliver us from evil. Duality everyone takes from others is the circle of life. Without taking, you will die. 3:47 a.m. in a dream, me and people push my car to a party where I meet a woman, Carmen perhaps. Andrew Jackson smokescreen her name. We dance and she tells me secrets, psionics. When stars align, she gets prophecies, pointing at her pineal gland and with one hand and the back of her head with her other hand. And while she's doing, I see a circle made of about 4 or 5 lines, not converging, yet pointing toward the center mass behind her head. The area becomes dark as the night sky. Tamarind, apple cider, charcoal, meditation to decalcify pineal gland. I found that on YouTube the morning afterwards. I told her I could learn from her. I got her number and ran out because I left my belongings behind pushing the car. Until that moment, I never heard the word psionics. I was in awe of her wisdom. 4:51 a.m. party located in some type of futuristic gaming center. She was substantially shorter than me. I could see the top of her head, blue eyelids, black hair, brown eyes, smiling and laughing a lot. She told me an alias, then one of her friends dancing with someone else. A white male on my left told me her real name. I heard it, and right after it was smokescreen by an archon where she looked at him for exposing her name. I know for a fact that her name's not Carmen. For some reason, I keep hearing Carmen, yet I know that that's not the name she gave me. I know that Andrew Jackson rewrote her name. And I've seen the chaos magic used right in front of me. May 17, 2000 p.m., I recall spiritually going to Egypt and placing my hand on the pyramid. The pyramid reacted to my touch and became activated rising off the ground. I paid no attention to it as it was just a daydream. May 16th, 2 o'clock p.m., I saw the prophecy of Revelations 19, where Jesus said he was prophecy as a gift through dreams. Reading the Bible, I realized Jesus spent a large part of his life in Egypt. Prophecy of Jesus Christ. Feathers where there are no feathers, you will see. 5 a.m., I touched the pyramid, and there they activated it, creating a sky net. This net downloaded information to my mind, and as I walked away from the pyramid, I fell to my knees, and wings sprouted out of my back, covering me in a sacred space. The woman that I met at the party stepped into the sacred space with me. When she touched the wings, she was like, wow, real feathers. Feathers where there should be no feathers. 6 a.m., I saw the rock tree of light covered in moss, perhaps the Axis Mundi. A royal black cloth with gold curved triangle symbols was handed to me. I saw a book inside an eye on a pedestal, perhaps the scroll of the seven seals. It was definitely a book red, and the pedestal was gold, perhaps the book of Pleiades. I did not read because the clothes was handed to me right afterwards, and I grabbed it and looked at the clothes. 6:06 a.m. Spiritual warfare. As I try to read the book, I'm being attacked by archons. There's a smoke shop that I go to. There's a book on display next to a woman's sexual organ in a glass case. My vision was of me and with a woman intimately. Armenians know the truth. One is a 32nd degree Mason. I hid his name because he's an owner. I blocked out their name for privacy, as they are real people. A converging point is nearby. They have the Sword of Solomon there, and that was really attracting me to the place. As I look more and more into the place, I see that they are spiritually in tuned. A voice from heaven spoke to me. There are processes one must go through to be initiated. 6 to 7 a.m., rings of fire coming down, folding into a ring, shrinking into the center about 7 times. While creating this video, I learned that from the yogi that there's a type of initiation that you must go through to acquire their yogi abilities. 7:07 a.m., the dream, the spider ends, and I'm really just resting. I don't really get up, but I notice my psionic abilities have begun to awaken as I'm creating this video. Research discoveries show synchronicities. Jesus said he was the Son of God, Elohim, the Most High Father, Elohim, of Christ, the Word made flesh. Thanks to Ben Carson, I know now that the star alignment connects to the pyramids, and the pyramids were in line with the Orion star system. There are white widows underneath the pyramid, which go back to the white guitar with the spider. The spider is the storyteller, Anansi, for it is all records in the Akashi record. The dream connects to the spirit realm. So Anansi the spider was telling all these stories. That's what really got me onto this journey of like really learning from nature around me and getting in tune to the spiritual world. And it all goes back to the web that connects us all. When I get a chance, I'm gonna make the vision from May 19th. A being came out of the water of none and was staring me right in the face. And she handed me something. It was a lot of stuff going on. Like, these dreams don't instantly just happen. First, there's like a lot of cues. And then next thing you know, I'm starting to have all these different visions. I don't have dreams like that. Like, the last time I had a dream was when I was very young. And it was all in black and white. Like, these are as if they're like real beings talking to me. And I'm immersed in these dreams to the point where I'm thinking that I got to run back to go grab my belongings. And it's a dream. But Jesus came and spoke to me. Archangel came and spoke to me. Archangel Michael came and spoke to me days before, saying that they would speak to me through visions and dreams, which they have been keeping in contact. And everything's been synchronizing with me to the point where I'm understanding everything around me as a message confirming what my purpose is. Now, this being that stood before me, I don't know who she is. where she came from, and she was just staring at me and handed me something in a dream.